Happy 2nd anniversary, Commanders! GuardianE here with another Goddess of Victory Nikke video. And here we are, of course, on the debut banner for Cinderella. Yeah, she's finally in the game. We've got Cindy dropping on day 1 of the 2nd anniversary celebration. And we're definitely going to go in for her, as if there was any surprise, right? So we're going to go over all of the festivities, all of kind of like what dropped with this update at least. We are not only going to get one Pilgrim banner for the anniversary, we're actually going to get 2. We are going to get a banner for Grave later, and we're going to pull for her as well. And we're going to cover more stuff there too. But anyway, this is the first of the 2, the one that I'm probably most excited for. And of course, we're going to go in. She is, of course, at the Pilgrim standard 1% rate up out of an overall 4% for an SSR on the banner. And we're just going to get started. We get a free daily pull on both of the Pilgrim banners, including, Cinderella's here. So let's go ahead, do our free pull, see what we get. Testing the waters, Maybe it's going to be an omen of something to come. It's at least a purples. That's kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Get a little bit more body parts. That's ether. I was going to say for the body part shop. All right. Okay, let's get into the real show. Start with, we got 60 advanced vouchers. We're going to get a lot of advanced vouchers throughout the course of the anniversary celebrations. Lots of free pulls. Even if you're coming into it basically empty-handed, you've got a decent chance of walking away with some good stuff, including the rate-up characters. But we're going to start off pretty empty here. Not going to be terribly exciting with only 2 purples in an otherwise dead multi. Not a good look. Not a good look. All right. Next multi in. So that is 20. I should probably start keeping track. I should probably write down how many multis I always forget halfway through. But let's do this one fast. Yup. Purple again. And nope, no fake out. All right, 2 purples in a row. Now we did really, really well on the last set of Ordinary Recruit pulls. So hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass. Oh, we almost got full counters. We got Rappy, we got Neon. No Anis. No Anis this time. All right. Next multi. Next multi. Let's look alive. This can be it. This could be it. Remember, it's 4% for an SSR. Let's play this one normal speed. Ooh, normal. Steady as she goes. Come on, Cinderella. Make my day. Let's celebrate together. I'll put mirrors all over the place for you. Everywhere. The front, behind, and the ceiling, on the floor. Whatever you're looking for, I can do it. I can make it happen. Alright, was it number 7, 8? I already lost track. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, Pilgrim! Oh, is it her? Is it her? Is it her? Is it? Wait, oh no. It's Modernia. You know what? I'm okay with that. Getting another copy of Marion is fine. That is going to be another limit break for me, or a core plus, I should say. And I use her often. She's one of my most powerful Nikke at this point, with all of the upgrades and the overload line. So that's okay. You know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, again, a little bit of a surprise fake out there, but a nice Pilgrim nonetheless. Alright, let's go into the next multi. Now, contrary to popular belief, the overall Pilgrim rate is not rated up on a Pilgrim rate up banner. That's not the case. You have the exact same rates for Pilgrims that are not rated up as on a regular banner or a regular recruit banner. Okay, alright, so getting another gold in a row. Can we get another Pilgrim? Can we get the... Oh, 2! Oh, 2! Oh, another Pilgrim, come on! Come on, Cindy. Come on. Come on, baby. Yes! Yes! Oh, BEA, beautiful. You gotta love it. Sometimes the stars align. That is fantastic. Very, very happy to see her here. That is phenomenal. We're definitely going to take a closer look at her, take her for a spin as well later in the video, but that is thrilling. And we have one more SSR waiting for us in this multi. I think it is coming up, maybe after Rappy here, giving us a little luck. No? Okay. It is, no, Mihara. And Elysian, okay. That, I am missing a whole bunch of characters, a whole bunch of Nikke in the... No, not Guillotine, though. Okay, well. I don't think I have Guillotine Max Limit broken. I could be wrong about that. Not one that I am keeping tabs or track of, so I'm not entirely sure. But, hey, a 2-in-1 and our target at the same time, which is very, very exciting. So, we're going to keep going. we're probably going to go at least 100 pulls deep. Just because it's a celebration, because I want to see if I can get multiple copies of her. If I can max Limit Breaker, that would be amazing. Frankly, I can't. I've got enough gold vouchers to do so. Alright, so let's see. Okay, gonna be a purple. Gonna be a cooldown multi. It's okay. It's alright. That is fine. That's as expected. Now, I was saying that Pilgrim rates. Oh, wow, that's a lot of purples. I was saying Pilgrim rates. Let's see if we can get the full counters in this multi. I'm sorry, I'm going all over the place. I'm all over the place. Overall Pilgrim rate is still 0.5% for the non-rate up Pilgrims. So you're not actually getting more Pilgrims on this banner, other than the rate up Pilgrim, who is Cinderella, than any other standard banner or any other rate up banner. So that is a common misconception. Don't believe the lies. Look at the math. But that being said, I am happy about getting... Wow, that's a lot of Anne. It's a lot of Annie. Okay. Alright, next multi-in. Next multi-in. Lots of quality of life changes, too, with this anniversary update. There's a lot of stuff to cover. They dropped an arcade... Apologies, had a little bit of a coughing fit there. Yeah, they dropped an arcade. Oh, yes, another SSR! Oh, man, the anniversary is Life with Luck. Did that even make sense? That didn't even make sense. Live with Luck. Whatever. Okay, number 3. Who we got lined up here? It's going to be another Pilgrim. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Yes! Thank you, Cinderella. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Okay. That is beautiful. You love to see it. That's a lot of neon. Alright. And now we're going to get actually into the crystals. So we've used all of our vouchers. Time to go into the crystals, which means at least 4 multis, because I think we had 60 vouchers. So 4 multis. As you can see, we have a lot of gold mileage as well, should we need or want to go that route. Alright, and bada bing, bada boom! Oh, another SSR. I swear this does not happen often. In fact, usually anniversaries screw me. If you look at every anniversary in Nikke in the past, well, I mean, I guess 2 years, right? Half anniversaries, they haven't really gone that well. Red Hood, notoriously one of the worst banners I've ever pulled on until it kind of redeemed itself at the end. So this is going to be Elysian and Brid. Alright. I don't know if I have Brid Max Limit Break, but that's a nice friendly face. Nice to see her. Nice to see her nonetheless. Oh, almost got the full counters. Missing Rappy this time. That is unfortunate. Okay, now we're going to be doing three more multis at least. Now remember, the smart thing to do if you're pulling on this banner is not to go that hard on day 1 like I am right here. This is not the prudent decision. The prudent decision is... Oh, it faked out! It faked out! We're getting another SSR! Oh my goodness me. Who is it gonna be? That is number 2? Number 2? Anis? Anis, bless me with some... Be my lady luck. Be my lady luck, please. Elysian, okay. Another Elysian. And who we got? Oh, yes! We're getting Maid Privity! I've been wanting her since her release. She's been on my wish list since release, and this is my first copy of her. That is huge. She's huge. I've wanted her for so long, and that is fantastic. That is another one off the wish list. A new Nikke is a big win. That is awesome. Wow. Things are looking up, huh? Things have really started to go well for it. Okay, got Rappy and Anis. We're missing Neon this time. So we don't have the full counters in this one either. That is glorious. That does mean that we can play around and have some fun with a shotgun team. At least a couple different permutations of such. So that is great. Now we're going into the next multi. So let's see. At least 2 more multis. I'm not really expecting... It's been a ridiculous ride so far. I'm not greedy, and I'm not delusional, so I know I know what goes up must come down, which means, you know, we could get the equalizer in the next set of pulls. I'm expecting things to go pretty dry, and that is a-okay if it needs to be. That's okay. That's alright. But we got plenty of resources to go in harder here. And bada bing, bada boom. No purple. That's okay. Can we get the counters? Not at all. Okay. Alright, so that is 100 pulls deep. I think I'm okay with going another 100 in. I know that's greedy, and if we get nothing in these 100 pulls, I'm kind of alright with it. I mean, like, I'm also not, of course, but, like, I understand it, like, I get it. But, like, hey, it's the anniversary. Let's do enough pulls to get up to, like, you know, the 200 mileage. I say that makes sense as a general stopping point, right? If I'm going to go this hard anyway, we might as well. Now, the daily pulls that we get don't add to the mileage, so we're not really missing out on that front. And if we get another copy of Cinderella, of course, that would be amazing. And yeah, like I was saying before, this is not really the smart way to approach it. You get a free pull per day on these banners. And because you do, you might just luck out on the single pulls and get these characters for free and not spend anything. So bear that in mind. You know, it's definitely worth you know, restraint potentially. I think that I've gotten, well, so I got a free copy of Red Hood and I got a free copy of Crown off of single pull. So it does happen. It does happen. Okay, SSR. Give me that gold. Come on. Alright, that is number 5. Alright. 2. Got 3. 4. Okay. Can we get that Pilgrim? Oh, it says Pilgrim. Please. Please. Yes! Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate the meal. Thank you very, very much. That is fantastic. Love to see it. Okay, alright. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is Cinderella copy number 3. Number 3. And we are primed to get 4 at the max limit break. That would be amazing. Alright. Let's give it a whirl. I gotta say, this is definitely the best my pulls have ever been when, like, trying to get multiple copies of a Nikke. So... At the end of the day, if it's not fated to be, to get the final pull here, we have or final copy in these pulls. That's a lot of purple, though. We do have, like, over 1,000 gold mileage. So, double neon, no other counters. I swear, getting the full counters in a multi feels harder to get than, like, a Pilgrim. I know it's not. I know it's not, based on the probability, but it feels that way. It does. Alright. This is another dead multi. That's alright. Let's skip. Alright. Move right into the next one. So I think we're winding down now. I think... I said I was going to keep track, and I already forgot how many multis I've done at this point. It's probably been about, like, 160 or 170. Boom! Oh, come on. Come on, let's end it here. Let's just take it home. Let's just bring it home. Can we? SSR number 2, or SSR in the second, number 2 Nikke. What do we got? Elysian. We're getting an awful lot of Elysian today, huh? That is, it's awfully surprising. Getting a Kiri. I like me some Kiri. Very cute. Very, very cute. Alright. I'm almost certain I don't have her max limit broken. So that is a step towards max limit break for Kiri. Alright, so this is probably, and I'm just guesstimating, I think we're at like 180. If we go a little over 200, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna stop to like count, because I'm not in the mood for it. If we want to splurge a little bit more, it's okay. It's alright. Well, I hope all of the pulls are going well for all of you. Oh, can Rappy Anis, no neon this time. Alright, 2 multis. 2 more multis, and then that's where we're going to call it quits. We've definitely got enough mileage to get our final copy, so it's no sweat there. And boom! Okay! Alright, let's go, let's go, let's do it. Wouldn't it be... the first... Oh, Tetra! Oh, that's our first appearance of Tetra today. And that is going to be Bay! Awesome! I want a max limit breaker. She's on my wish list right now, so I'm really thrilled to get another copy here. Not Cinderella, of course, but again, a very useful character to have. Or, well, useful in the sense that I really want to get her lobby screen, so that's useful to me. Alright, last multi, this is where we're going to call it. We're going to close things out. At least as far as the summons go, we're going to take a look at the event and take a closer look at Cinderella as well and kind of take her for a test run. But at least as far as the pulls go, this is where our marbles are. Is that how it said? Anyway, yeah, so this is where we're going to go. And boom! Oh, no. ending on a low note. It's okay, though. It's okay. That's a lot of purple, though. Maybe we're going to finally get the full counters here. Nope. Once again. Like I said, it's harder than it sounds. Okay. Alright, well that is, honestly, that was pretty fantastic. Overall, we're going to grab our final copy from the shop. Actually, I guess I should wait to see if I get my free a copy in the free pulls, which would max Limit Breaker, before spending the mileage. Yeah, that would be the smart decision. So that's what we're going to do. At the end of the day, we're going to do every single free pull, and then on the final day, we'll grab our copy from the actual mileage shop as needed. So we're going to take a closer look at Cinderella. So she is a Defender Rocket Launcher Burst 3 Pilgrim from the squad Old Tales, which I'm very excited to learn more about her squad in the upcoming event. So one of the second generation Grimm's models created as a successor to the Goddess Squad. Although her specifications surpassed that of the Goddess Squad, she was not deployed in actual battles due to corruption. After receiving treatment, she has been fighting alone with zero support to overcome the stigma of being humanity's enemy. Interesting, so she did survive that final encounter, and we're going to learn more about that when she fought against the Goddess Squad. So that is intriguing. I'm definitely excited to learn more about that. So naturally, here is, of course, her model. And there is the glass slippers extending the shield surrounding her. The glow and the hum, really, really cool. Obviously, she has a gorgeous design with the bodysuit, the openings around the cleavage and the thighs, the underarms and everything. There's a little flare out. There's a little dainty see-through skirt portion here around her hips as well, which is really charming. Absolutely spectacular figure, buxom proportions, the long twin tails, really, really fetching. The red eyes look nice on her. Of course, that is from the corruption. She does have blue eyes normally, I believe. But yeah, it looks like she does have, and I love it when they have this, is that the idol actually, she has two idol poses, so actually tapping transitions between the two. So I really love how the glass slippers move all around her like this. It's really neat. Now we'll take a closer look at her attacking pose. So this is actually her cover pose. She's actually pretty huge behind cover here as the shields are around her. Quite a view. Nothing really to obstruct it, which is much appreciated. She is a rocket launcher unit, and interestingly, she is like just continuing to fire. So I don't have to do a hold and release then? And then the backless design here, the recoil, very, very attractive. There's the reload with the overheat of one of the shields here, the plates. But yeah, I'm curious to see how it actually feels when you manual her, because I did take a look at her kit, and we're going to take a closer look at her kit overall. But she does have kind of a ramp-up mechanic where her effectively her charge time goes down to the... and then her chibi here floating. Aw, it's so cute. Aw. And we can see this is her walking animation, which is obviously she's just kind of floating. The battle. It's cool. The battle pose, the glass slippers are just kind of jostling around. And then there she is reloading behind the shields and everything. Very nice. Here she is stunned. And then this is a beautiful place. I like it. All we have to do is install a lot of mirrors. How about outfitting all the buildings with mirrors? Yeah, she's a vain one, you know, but not that it's not earned. She is a stunner, of course. And then here is, so this is actually the Gotcha skin, which I don't think is currently up, because I think that might, the banner for that might come out a little bit later. The current one is actually for Black Shadow Scarlet, who also has a Gotcha skin for this anniversary. But we can take a closer look at the skin right now. Very pretty. I mean, it's very princessy, which makes a lot of sense with her being Cinderella. She's got the glass slippers. You can even see a little carriage here in the back that kind of looks like a pumpkin, you know, and it kind of calling back to that old tale. Hair is done up in a beautiful way. She has like a little glass crown too. And I like the fact that the outfit itself is not like a pure white. It's almost like the dress itself is glass. It has that kind of see-through appeal to it, but it's not like completely transparent. It has almost like a steely or a cloudy look. Really, really attractive. Obviously, you're getting a healthy dose of legs here. The low-cut design of the top is very, very alluring, incredibly enticing, and she looks phenomenal as she pulls up the glass slipper. We can see the firing pose here. Once again, it is transparent. I mean, you can't see through it. So as she's firing through the skirt, you can't see. So it's a pretty nice view. Pretty nice view, not gonna lie. And then the reload animation and everything. But I have to say, her default looks so good. It's kind of hard to justify getting another And then, let's see, here is the Chibi as well, looking very elegant in her dress. Oh, and there's the special Chibi animation. So it mirrors the actual tap animation. The carriage is just roaming around, almost like an RC car. That's fun. And then the walking animation, battle animation. Yeah, so everything else is pretty normal. We'll check out the burst animation when oh, I want to see how beautiful I am right now. Where should I go? Is this your palace? Where will I stay? Yeah, so when that banner actually drops, I think we'll take a look, because that's probably when Grave also comes out. We'll do all that like kind of all at once, but yeah, so that is Cinderella in a nutshell. We're going to take her for a spin, also take a look at her kit now. We got all of her skills up to level 7 for the time being. We can get them up to 10. I'll probably do that later, just for the test. And then we got a cube on her, and let's go ahead and quick equip all of the tier 9 Pilgrim supporter or defender gear that I have available here, as you can see. All right, so let's start overloading some gear, huh? Might as well. Got the modules for it. Let's just see what we get in our first rolls. Charge speed, that's not really that useful, because it's only for the first shot that it's going to actually useful. And increased defense, so that could be the most worthless rolls possible for her. Alright, let's see if we can make up for it here. I don't know what the best rolls for her are, but I think she would want max ammo. Oh my good lord. Okay, well, it seems like we are striking out with the overloads, which makes sense, because our pulls were very good. Alright, so I just kind of tossed together a quick electric team. It's not optimal at all. Just wanted to take Cinderella for a spin here. Didn't have enough gear to fully max and overload all her gear either, so that's going to be a work in progress. But just get a feel for how she runs here in battle. Obviously enjoy the view here too, which is quite nice. Get to see her burst animation and everything, but she does have a unique effect with her weapon that is technically a rocket launcher, but looks like it's more of an auto rocket launcher, which is nice. Oh, the shattering mirror and the pose and that expression is dynamite. Oh, that's great. So let's take a closer look at Cinderella's kit. Something that is interesting to note is that she does have a kit that has damage boosts that scale off of her max HP. And because she does, that does mean that she takes advantage of limit breaks more than other Nikke out there. Limit breaks are one of the few ways to increase her HP stat. You can't just get overloads and stuff, like overload lines to increase her max HP or anything, so that is, she basically does enjoy limit breaks, I think, probably more than the average Nikke. Alright, so taking a closer look at Cinderella's kit here, she is a Defender Burst 3 Rocket Launcher Electric Code. And don't let that Defender type fool you. That doesn't necessarily mean anything as far as her DPS and overall utility that's going to be available within the squad itself. We have plenty of supporters or defenders that end up being DPSs, and plenty of DPSs that end up doing support, so it's kind of a loose definition of how they're categorized or what their role is. Doesn't necessarily dictate overall what they do on the battlefield, right? So if you take a look at her skills, skill 1, Flawless Glass, is a passive. Activates when entering burst skill stage 3 for herself. She gets an attack boost that scales off of her max HP for 10 seconds. Throughout the duration of the burst 3, she gets a self-attack boost. She also activates when attacking with a full charge effect self, charge speed up 100%, removed upon reloading to max ammo. So what that effectively means is that the first shot of her clip, she is going to want to do a full charge, and then after that, she gets insta-charge for every single shot in the remainder of her clip before she reloads. So that's pretty unique. That's a new interesting mechanic. She doesn't necessarily need to rely on getting charge speed on her overload lines or anything like that, because really after that initial shot that she does a full charge speed, she gets insta-charges thereafter, which is pretty nice. Activates when hitting a target with full charge, affects the target, deals final attack as additional damage, 136%. So that's just additional damage with a full charge that's cohesive with the rest of her kit in spamming full charge shots, right? Skill 2 passive, Dirt Resistant Mirror, activates at the start of battle. She actually creates a decoy. So she creates a clone of herself. That avatar is going to have 96% of her final max HP continuously, and activates when going into burst 3. It basically refreshes the decoy with every burst 3. I could see that being pretty darn potent, especially considering with the quickness that you can get burst 3s and chain burst 3s and full bursts. I mean, the reality is that she's going to have a decoy up for most of the battle, probably, which is great because as long as the decoy exists, every 3 seconds, she gets a stack of beautiful status. So beautiful status gives her a max HP boost of 1.6% continuously, stacking up to 12 times. So what that means is it takes 36 seconds for her to get her full maximum HP boost, which will also, of course, work in tandem with skill 1 to give her the maximum attack boost, self-attack boost that she can have during the activated burst 3, right? Any activated burst 3, not just her own. So it's effectively a ramp-up mechanic. After 12 stacks, 36 seconds, she has her max potential in terms of the damage output when you enter burst 3. Her burst 3 skill, Glass Slippers, full contact, 40-second cooldown, stock standard there. Affects random enemies, deals 682.96% of final attack as damage, attacks sequentially for 10 seconds. So it is going to be sort of like a full clear, but it looks like it's not going to be just in one single swoop. It's going to be a continuous attack, attacks across all of the battlefield for, 10 hits, 10 times, and presumably having some range and some splash to it as well. Affects the same target when in beautiful status, deals 28.9% of final attack as additional damage, mirrors the stack count of beautiful. So as long as she has up to 12 stacks of beautiful, she also will have 12 stacks of this additional damage dealt as final attack damage. So it basically just an amplification. As long the higher and the more stacks of beautiful status she has, her burst is just going to do that much more in terms of screen clear. So that's an interesting cohesive kit. She's got defensive capabilities as well as ramp up to her damage, unique mechanics as far as the charge shot goes. And interestingly, that does mean that she's going to pair very well with those units that increase max HP in general as a support. So recent Nikke like Rouge, you got of course Masked, Noise, a lot of the characters that were cornerstones of the 2B team. So the Outpost obviously going crazy with all the celebrations and the fireworks and everything, and you got what is that? Oh my god. That's so cute. Look at the counter balloons over here with the cake. I love it. I love it so much. That's adorable. Now, obviously, we got the anniversary event itself, Old Tales over here. I'm not going to go into it in length right now or even go into the minigame because I want to go into the story first because you have to in order to unlock the minigame. But as you can see, it's got its own map set up here, which I think maybe mirrors Cinderella's internal struggle. I'm not entirely sure. I'm eager to learn more about her and about her squad and everything else, so this is exciting. As far as mission passes go, we actually still have the Miranda mission pass, so the thief pass for Miranda here. This outfit is very cute. It is super cute, but I'm probably not going to be going for the pass. But that is a cute animation. So that's going to stick around, I think, for a couple of days, probably. Or, oh no, just today. So it's going away today. If you want it, I guess grab it while you can, because it's going to be replaced by a mission pass for the anniversary, which will, of course, feature Killer Wife D. Killer Wife D has an evening gown that looks exceptional. The second anniversary pass is going to feature a new skin for Isabelle, which I am extremely tempted to get. It is a wedding gown, but really seems like it's more for the honeymoon, to be perfectly honest. I love how she traces the finger up her body, and then the actual shift of the of her expression and her face. It's very enticing. Obviously, she looks phenomenal in the outfit itself. Very bold, very daring, accentuates all of her curves. I love the color palette, too, with the butterflies. The blue, the dark and the light blue, almost has a luminescent effect to it, in addition to the pearl white of the outfit itself. Just very, very appealing. Naturally, we've got the costume gacha. So there are going to be, like I said, 2 gacha costumes for this go-around. There's going to be, as you can see here, Black Shadow Scarlet, and then the other is going to be for Cinderella that we took a look at earlier. Let's go ahead and do the gacha spin. We might as well, since it is free, and there is a 0% chance of getting the actual gacha skin from this, but that, nonetheless, maybe we can get something okay. Actually, that's kind of nice. That's actually kind of nice. Those are, the doll upgrade stuff is kind of hard to come by. And, oh, we get more, okay. Moonlit Cups. Take those. Unless you see gold in this ring, again, the gotcha skin is not available. I think you got to go like 5 pulls in before the gotcha skin is actually available. So Longing Flower, Black Shadow, Scarlet. I mean, it's super tempting. She looks spectacular in this pseudo Shrine Maiden outfit almost. It at least has the color palette. Looks more like a kimono with the sleeves and everything too. The headband, the flowers. She leaning up against this craggly tree with the different blooming floral arrangements and everything here. Has her blade, her trusty blade, leaning up against her shoulder. The kimono itself just slipping off her shoulders here, crossing her legs. And then the side view of the open top is just absolutely incredible as she jostles the blade around, shifts her leg to and fro, crosses her legs and uncrosses them. It's really mesmerizing. It's a phenomenal tap animation and a phenomenal look for her. We take a look at the attacking animation, the cover and attacking animation here. That's a pretty amazing view in and of itself as well, with the reload. Very nice. Is the blade blue? That's actually nice. The blade being blue and the after image of the slash being blue, like, works really well in contrast to her red outfit. So looks really great. And then of course the chibi as well. Actually has like a special animation. Oh wow, look at that. Does a little like spin kick before she leans up and resting against the tree. Now, something that I did want to make sure to mention is you do get your first free copy of Rapunzel just by logging in, and you get additional copies through the login rewards and through exchanging, I think, in the event shop and everything. So here we go. We can grab our free copy in addition to 10 advanced recruits. I probably should have grabbed this before I went in on Cinderella's banner, but that's okay. We've got Grave incoming, right? So let's go ahead and claim her now. And I am super, super psyched because I adore Rapunzel in general, and this version of Rapunzel looks absolutely spectacular, as you can see. That animation is so cute with the halo kind of shivering as she's surprised. I love it. I love it. So she is a Burst 1 Pilgrim, which again is a huge boon for new players to have, finally. A very easy Burst 1 to have so that they can start competing in the Pilgrim Tower, so that's a great asset. And she herself is just awesome. I'm just super excited to have her. So anyway, I think that's what we're going to call it. There was a couple of other things that I did want to cover, but I keep getting user sync errors. I think there's just a lot of traffic coming in for the first day of the anniversary, and they're getting overloaded. So I think that's where we're going to end things here. We're going to come back when Grave drops, I think probably in a week's time. We're going to go in for her as well, probably just showcase some of the update there. And all of that good stuff. But let me know down below how your pulls went for Cinderella. Hope they went exceptionally well for you on this anniversary celebration. Best of luck to you on your pulls and all your pulls throughout the course of the anniversary itself. Hope you enjoy the old tales too. Let me know what you think about Cinderella's kit. We got Rapunzel, all of the quality of life changes, the new skins, everything else. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel for more Goddess of Victory Nikke content. We thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, let's protect our Nikke.